Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. And the Golden State Warriors, they get it done in this one, winning on the road, back-to-back road games. The Warriors win 127 to 125 against the Dallas Mavericks. This was a huge win for the Warriors. When you see how close and how tight things are in the Western Conference, and coming into this game, the Mavericks, they were the 8th seed, Warriors at the 6th seed, and with the win, the Warriors now just half a game behind the Clippers for the 5 seed. This was such an exciting game, a back and forth game, a close game at the end. And I mean, coming down to the wire, there is nothing like it. And at this point in the season, when every game is so crucial, and for the Warriors, I mean, this was a pivotal game. When you look at this 5-game road trip, didn't start out the best for the Warriors as they dropped the first 3 on this road trip. But the Warriors have shown incredible resiliency. They get the win against the Rockets, and they follow it up here. They finish the 5-game road trip with a huge win against the Dallas Mavericks. And what a magnificent performance for Jonathan Kuminga, who just continues to develop and continues to elevate his game. Jonathan Kuminga, one of the most exciting players in the NBA, right? Young players right now at just 20 years old, and to see how much that he is soaking in the knowledge, it is so much fun to watch. I mean, you're seeing the talent with this guy, and he's got he continues to get better on defense. So you love to see that, his mindset. And I mean, it's just going to be so much fun to see Jonathan Kuminga just continue to elevate his game as we are watching a superstar in the making. And in tonight's game, he had 22 points, added 3 rebounds. He was 9 of 11 from the field. Just an overall excellent game for Jonathan Kuminga. And just this was a huge game. When you think about how big this game was, and the narrative surrounding the Warriors' struggles on the road, you know that this felt so good for the Warriors to get this huge win, as the Warriors have had so many games this year where it has come down to the wire. The games have been very close, and the Warriors have lost a lot of heartbreaking games this season. So to see them come out in such a crucial game at this point in the season with just 10 or so games to go, absolutely huge. And let's see the Warriors build on this win as they are coming home to take on a very good Philadelphia 76ers team. So that is going to be quite a matchup at the Chase Center on Friday night. Welcome in, everyone, to the Warriors postgame show. Dub Nation, the Warriors, they get the huge win tonight, defeating the Dallas Mavericks 127 to 125. Huge win for the Warriors. This game went back and forth, a very close game. The energy, the intensity, I mean, there is nothing like it in basketball. And coming down to the wire and having a game be so close at the end. And when you think about the final sequence, at the end of this game, the block at the end, the missed shot that Doncic wasn't able to get there, and then the Warriors are able to end up going up by 3 and then eventually by 5. And that put the game away. That, put the Warriors in that situation where they were able to put away the game. Dallas would hit a 3 in the last 2 seconds, and of course, not enough, as the Warriors had a 5-point lead. So what a way for the Warriors to get this win. Huge win on the road. And I mean, when you think about what the Warriors have gone through this season, the ups and downs, and now, I mean, they are really being challenged here. This is going to be a lot of exciting basketball coming up. And for the Warriors, their goal to stay out of the play-in tournament, if that they can possibly avoid having to be in the play-in tournament. So Warriors, I mean, the West is just so tight, and I mean, you see how close the Warriors are from even being able to jump up to the number 4 seed, which I believe would give them home field advantage the first round of the playoffs. So that would be huge, and as we have seen with how well the Warriors play at home, if they can get home field advantage in any round in the playoffs, that it would be a huge advantage to the Warriors, as they are able to play so well at home. But if this Warriors team is going to defend their NBA championship, they have got to figure things out on the road. So this was great to see. Winning the last 2 games of this road trip, you know, when you start out a 5-game road trip 0-3 like that, you know, it can be easy to get into some negative thoughts. So I give the Warriors a lot of credit for, you know, ending that 9-game road losing streak and coming out here in a very tough game against a very hungry Dallas Mavericks team, to go out there and play the way the Warriors played in this one, to keep the game close, and then to put together a great fourth quarter and make those clutch shots and play great defense down the stretch of this game. So this was a great team effort, great team win tonight. How's everyone doing tonight as the Warriors, they finish up the 5-game road trip with a huge 127-125 victory against the Dallas Mavericks. What a game tonight. And as we continue to break down the stats of this game, Stephen Curry, what a magnificent game. He just continues to play amazing basketball. He had 20 points, 13 assists in the game. You love to see it. Stephen Curry getting his teammates involved. And when you're seeing the assist total run up to 13 like that, you know, that's when you know that, I mean, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of ball movement. So Curry getting his teammates involved, getting them good looks. Excuse me. And when you see how well the Warriors shot in this game, they shot 55.6% from the field. Excellent shooting night for the Warriors. Now, defensively, that is still a work in progress. So what we have seen with this Warriors team is the defense has got to be better. If this Warriors team is going to defend their NBA championship, you know, they have got to improve on defense. And I think, you know, when Andrew Wiggins can come back and when Gary Payton II is back healthy, I think this Warriors team, they're going to be much better defensively. They are going to have the mindset to just continue to improve it and elevate it. You know, they've got to get that intensity on defense back if they're going to have any opportunity to go deep in the playoffs. What's going on, SG SportsTalk channel? Great to see you. How are you doing tonight? Stephen Curry got a double-double. It was a great game for Stephen Curry tonight. 20-point game, had 13 assists, getting his teammates involved. You love to see it when you're seeing the assist total run up to 13 assists in the game for Stephen Curry. You know that it was a great game. Great opportunity for Curry getting his teammates involved, getting them good looks. So a lot of great things to take away out of this game. I mean, you're seeing how hungry this Warriors team is. You know, this is going to be a lot of fun to see how this Warriors team does and how they battle through adversity. They have been through so much this season, and with 10 or so games to go, We're going to find out what they're really made out of, as this is when you want to be playing your best basketball heading into the playoffs. So very confident that this Warriors team can put together a great run of basketball here in the final regular season games. And they're going to be ready to go for the playoffs. It's going to be so much fun. Really looking forward to it and seeing how this Warriors team finishes up the regular season. Draymond Green in the game, 14 points, 8 rebounds, having the leader Draymond Green out there, the leader on defense, the intensity that he brings, the energy. I mean, you love to see it. Draymond Green, absolutely terrific. And Kevon Looney, what a game for Kevon Looney. A double-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds. The most underrated player in the National Basketball Association, Kevon Looney. This is a guy that not enough people talk about, but when you see him out there play and how hard he plays and the energy that he brings, you see him getting those offensive rebounds, setting up second chance points. So he makes such a huge impact, and he is a leader out there. He is a veteran now, and so I just love watching Kevon Looney. Jordan Poole, he had 16 points in the game, 6 assists, and what we have seen from Jordan Poole this season, the confidence for Jordan Poole, he has continued to elevate his confidence. He is very confident out there. He is not afraid to take those big shots, and we have seen him take big shots. He is not afraid to attack the rim, so he'll use his speed, he'll use his athleticism to create shot attempts and to attack the rim, get to the free throw line. So, seeing the progress that Jordan Poole has made and his development, just awesome to see. So a terrific game. The Warriors, it took everything in this game, going on the road against a very good Dallas Mavericks team. This was a very impressive win in this one. Welcome in, everyone, to the Warriors post-game show. The Warriors, they get it done on the road tonight in a nail-biter, absolute nail-biter. What an intense game, coming down to the wire, down to the final few possessions, and the Warriors, they find a way to get the win, and absolutely so huge. This could have been a gut. It would have been a heartbreaker had the Warriors lost this game. So what a way to finish out the road trip, get back-to-back wins. They won in Houston and now winning against the Mavericks. And now we'll look to see the Warriors continue to build that momentum, coming back home to the Chase Center Friday night, taking on the Philadelphia 76ers, one of the top teams up there in the Eastern Conference. So that is going to be a great challenge, a great test for the Warriors. Really looking forward to that. Warriors in this game, they did out-rebound the Mavericks 44-31. As we talked about, the defensively, Warriors could have been better. They did give up 125 points, but thankfully, Warriors offense, very explosive. They can score in bunches. So you want to see this Warriors team continue to improve their defense, and I think with Andrew Wiggins coming back, hopefully, and when Gary Payton II is back healthy, this is going to be a much better defensive team. So excited to see the adjustments and see the Warriors defense improve, as if this Warriors team is going to make a deep run into the playoffs, you want to see the defense, the intensity be at a very high level, because that's what it's going to take. Defense wins championships. So let's see what happens. We are going to be wrapping up tonight's post-game show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. So would love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. And for the pick of the game tonight, I'm taking Jonathan Kuminga. What a performance. 22 points, 3 rebounds. Kuminga was 9 of 11 from the field. I mean, what a player in Jonathan Kuminga. He is such an exciting player. We are watching a superstar in the making at just 20 years old. I love watching Kuminga out there compete, and you're seeing the intensity. You're seeing him get better with each game on the defense, and then you see his athleticism and what he can do offensively, the dunks that we have seen. I mean, he has put players, posterized them on posters. Like, it is just amazing what Kuminga is doing. So getting the opportunity to watch a superstar in the making, it's just awesome to see in Jonathan Kuminga. So I'm taking Jonathan Kuminga as my pick of the game. Thank you everyone so much for checking out tonight's Warriors post-game show. And let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. And let's smash up the like button. Thank you everyone so much. I really appreciate the support. I see your comments, I see your likes, and I see your engagement. And I want to say thank you so much. This feedback really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many Golden State Warriors fans and basketball fans out there. So really appreciate the support. SG Sports Talk channel, picks of the game, going with Kevon Looney, Stephen Curry, and Jordan Poole. Love to see it. Kevon Looney, the most underrated player in the National Basketball Association. I mean, nobody talks enough about Kevon Looney and the production and how well he plays out there. 12 points, 12 rebounds, double-double tonight. Stephen Curry, 20 points, 13 assists, getting his teammates involved, setting up great looks for them. What a game for Curry. And Jordan Poole with 16 points and 6 assists. Love it. Awesome picks of the game. SG Sports Talk channel. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Take care, Dub Nation.